Chicago. Only way to keep calm in troubled worlds, have a serene mind. I'm out here with my with Jeffrey, one of the miracles of life. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, like we was asking, and faith over fear, and I don't live in fear. I pray to have no fear. It's good to see people rooting around, but was you scared when COVID came on the scene? No, you being special forces and stuff?
I couldn't be scared of COVID for two reasons. One, that's something that life situation. The other one is because, you know, if you say you trust God, you gotta, or you got a spiritual belief, you gotta believe in that spirit or that higher power that you trust. When something like that come on, you gotta know you're protected. Yeah, so you saved, but then when you running hard because of something that's
because you know I seen a lot of people. It's good to see people, they come around now. They come back after hiding out and trying to talk hard, and they trying to be like. I mean, what was your Jesus said when COVID came on the scene? You said, though I walk through the valley of death, I had no fear. Right. Confucius says, courage is our fear. Buddha said, the whole secret of existence, have no fear. So you've been a military guy, you did 30, and I think I'm going to go down to the, I usually don't go to Water Air Show, you know, but I'm going to go because you have, you know, because you're a special guy. You know, you served 28, I mean, 24 years in the military. And tell them again, because I
24 years.
And how many? And tell them how many?
3 silver stars,
3 silver
2
stars,
Purple Hearts, 3 presidential accommodations.
So
I put my time in.
And he's a miracle. Like you know, he know, like I used to eat food. I said before when I was young, I said, God, you know, God is good, God is great. Let me thank you for the food I'm about to eat. You know, so we believe in God. You know, we got a flag around. We got a unity flag around here, whatever. But he served God and country for 20-some years. You know, he come from the streets, a lifestyle, but his lifestyle. And thank God you sit down because today, you know, when we was on that bus and that food, you know, because sometimes you're going to always come across the food. What do you do before they throw in bad company? Hold your tongue, use your late, say nothing, walk away. I was able to tell Jeff, come on, let's sit down, Jeff. Because Jeff had that military stance. And today, you ain't got to prove that you can put somebody in the ground. Right. You know, you ain't got to prove nobody you can put, because I know Jeff, you know, he can put somebody in the ground. Right. That's what he called special forces. You said how many? You had
24 years.
But you had like a 9-team.
I had a 5-man team.
5-man team. So
it was just 5 of us, and we was all called Reaper, and I was Reaper 1.
Yeah, and he was in here. So
I was the one that was the craziest one of the bunch that wanted to go in first.
Yeah, that's why
because of the lifestyle.
You know,
that's what I knew.
Yeah. So today I can, like I said, I've been around. I told people, I've told people to. When a guy pulled a knife, a police officer, I said, Gregory dropped the knife. Thank God he heard my voice, like he heard my voice. I said, Jeff, let's sit on that. Because we don't need to prove that you can put that guy on the ground. Right. You know, we try, you know, he go from being a bad guy to a good guy.
Yeah, it's cool to be a square now. I believe that. It's cool to be a square.
No, we're not listening to music. We ain't talk. You hear the music background, that's somebody else, because this is about put your thinking cap on, you know what I'm saying? When I used to drop candy, somebody moved around the car. When I dropped candy on the floor, when I was grammar school, I said, God kiss it, devil miss it. See, God could be your shield, no problems, the world could harm you. So, yeah, we outside enjoying this beautiful day in Chicago, about 80-something. You know, only way to keep calm is trouble was have a serene mind. And his thinking is you know.
It's changing. It has changed drastically, my thinking. You know, I'm so used to hurting people. And today I'm learning how not to hurt.
Military trained him how to help people, but I'm trying to teach him how to help people. See, his life is a miracle. Like I say, he said he been shot 8 different times. Left dead.
All of that was before I was the age of 19.
Wow. Yeah.
You know, because I was just out there. You know, I believed in what I was doing then, and I believe in what I'm doing now. Even more with this, because it teaches me how to be humble. I stay humble so I don't crumble.
Yeah, then he knows King Solomon, because see, you gotta read books, because see, they'll still, you know, you gotta memorize. People tell me you gotta memorize some meditation, some prayers, you gotta memorize it, not the rap songs now. King Solomon said it's better be slow-tempered than famous, it's better health self-control to control an army. A wise man controls his temper, he knows anger causes mistake. Also, remember this, a spiritual person can endure insults, ill treatment, criticism, and not react. Then the spirit be strong like an army. Today you don't have to react. You know, because nowadays people pull masks 100 degrees, they put the mask when they see you, you know.
Yeah, and they wearing them full face masks.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
and
look like a burglar.
Yeah.
Why you gonna look like a burglar? And it's all behind the fear of this thing they calling COVID-19. You know that's nothing but genocide.
And fear is the curse of the world. Yeah. Fear is everywhere. Fear is a dark room with develop negative. That's why you could get no toilet paper 3 years ago. Everybody ran all the toilet paper, you know, because they're scared. You know what I'm saying? So we don't live in fear. Like I say, it's faith. You know, if you got a God commands the Son, He gonna take care of you. You know, everybody want to go to. Everybody say they want to go to heaven. Nobody want to die.
Want to die.
When it's time to go, it's time to go. I mean, you know, he's a football fan. Calvin Hill was the fastest man on the planet, but you can't outrun when the Lord of Death comes. You know, so we above ground for a reason. Yeah. See, I'm on borrowed time. You know, I ride. You know, I'm 63 years old. I ride a bike 7 days a week. He's a military guy.
I'm 61 years old.
Yeah. He enjoying.
I'm still
doing good. He's doing good.
I'm doing good on God's present blessing. You know, something just came to my mind about this COVID-19. These masks y'all guys are wearing. Your younger generation, because it's a lot of the younger generation wearing them. I'm gonna give y'all a little seed that just came in my spirit. You know, when you put them masks on, if you in the wrong place at the wrong time, not get the police the right to kill you. Yeah. Because the first thing they're gonna say is he had a mask. Yeah. Think before you act, or think before you follow a fad. You know, you walk around, y'all walking around here showing your underwear. That's for you and your girlfriend or your wife. Yeah, that's all that is, you know. And if you really want to know the definition of this thing y'all calling swag, it came out the penitentiary. That meant you belong to another man. See, I had to learn them things when I was in the penitentiary.
And you did 17, well, how many years?
I did 14 years in the federal penitentiary with a life sentence tacked on the end. Yeah. By God's grace, the same judge saw fit that this fool wasn't ready to come out, and he court stipulated me to the Marine Corps, and that was the best thing he ever did. He thought I was going to die, but God said, no, not so.
So it's true, a bad guy, a gangster from New York can become a good guy. See, you can turn, your life can change when your thinking has changed. Yeah. So Mike Scott, I'm out here, we're out here enjoying life today. Breathe, you know, Korean karate taught me how to breathe, you know, bad breath, better no breath, so you got to learn how to breathe. When you got that mask on, you're not breathing outside. So freedom comes from the mind. Yeah. Penitentiary, $1 trillion business. Funeral homes, $1 trillion business. And the drug business is a $1 billion business.
Stay running 24 hours a day.
Yeah, the legalized marijuana, that's social distance, that's depopulation as far as with the mind, because everybody's smoking weed nowadays and they can't think. So and when y'all here, you got to be on
top of your game. Yeah, you got to be educated.
Watch everything, you know.
Remember, they saying this fentanyl is a deadly thing, but you better remember they putting it in everything. They putting it in marijuana now. They putting it in all the dope, on cocaine. Yeah, it ain't what you think it is. Yeah. It's a myth. You're buying into the lie. Stop buying into the lie. Buy into some truth. Get humble. Learn something. It's okay. It's cool to be a square today.
I pray to be calm and let nothing upset me. Pray may not allow those about me spoil my peace of mind. I pray to have no fear. I ain't got to have no fear. So I'm out here. I'm glad to see people moving around. Like I said, I ain't stopped moving because, like I say, in the 60s, we was a sun time. We was essential. When King got killed, I had to live in them papers. We moved around. So I got to stay in action. Mike Scott, Chicago, cool to be a square. Paul before the penitentiary. Oh, yeah. You want to say something else before we shut up?
Y'all have a blessed day. Remember, get educated. Educate your mind so you can come out of the bondage yourself.
Thank you.
That's all.